the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. So we're right around halfway through the season. Shaq, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system. You have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say, do your analysis, never make changes out of emotion.
Okay.
See, I was emotional when I was talking about it.
Well, I heard you.
I
I understood it. I understood
All right.
it.
You did?
Not really, but.
Me either. And now with the tip-off coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Number 9, Serge Ibaka. Number 17, the big man in the middle. He's a 7-foot center from Lithuania. This is Jonas Valanciunas. From Villanova, a 6-foot guard. Number 7, Kyle Lowry. The other forward, 6 feet 7 inches. Number 2, Kawhi Leonard. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 45, Terrence Jordan. The head coach for your team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Toronto Raptors.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at Toronto, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And, you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in the real zone.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. And tonight, Clark, two veteran clubs facing off. Mentally, we should see very few breakdowns either way.
Yeah, I like the way you put that, Kevin, because you're talking about experience, preparation, and mentality. And those are on display with these teams. They don't beat themselves. That's what you're basically saying. These are teams that you have to beat. So it should be fun to watch this matchup.
The good ones always pride themselves in being prepared in all ways, don't they?
Yeah.
For every game, as many as there are.
No question. And the other thing is when you're a veteran team, you're an experienced team that has some talent, it pains you when you give games away.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for the Mavericks. Smith at point and Doncic next to him. The 4 is Barnes with Jordan as the 5. And it's Batum in at the small forward position.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
Outside, Batum, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Helmet. Now here's Jordan. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Clippers.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Batum passes to Barnes. That shot misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Jordan finds Valanciunas. Pass to Leonard. Batum grabs the miss.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Smith's shot is good.
Yeah, I like seeing Smith catch and fire. I mean, he's really good at getting in the lane off the dribble, but when he can catch and fire, that's even better.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. Now Valanciunas. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. They did get a win in the last game against this team, but he told me we're facing a dynamite offense. We were lucky to get a win the last time. We need to have discipline and detail tonight and try to minimize mistakes. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks as always, David. Well, they know what their toughest job is going to be today.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always hard to go up against a team that can light it up like this. You can't let them hit the ground running.
Exactly. I mean, they've got to be the ones dictating the tempo and the pace. Keep the high-octane offense on the other side in check.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Takes the 13-footer, and that one's good. Leonard's got his first bucket in this one.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
The defense just gave him that one, and you talk about starting on a high note. Didn't seem to respect his mid-range J there.
Now here's Jordan after Luka Doncic's miss. From 7. That one a little long.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Drops in the tray.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Kevin, you know, it's nice to see Lowry dish the rock. I mean, I enjoy watching him pass the ball because he's got a nice feel for when to get it to his guys for an open shot.
Now, here's Doncic in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Knocks down the 3 ball. Barnes has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Outside Jordan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Mavericks leading by 4. And here's Smith. Boy, that win against the 76ers. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Here's Doncic. And that one hits back iron. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smith outside. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Raptors trail by 3. Outside Jordan. Kicks to Leonard. Back to Jordan. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Now, here's Doncic. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Second chance shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Head coaches obviously get the attention in all sports, Clark, but the assistants also play very big roles. How do you build chemistry as a coaching staff?
You know, I've never coached, but I've watched a lot of coaches. I think first and foremost, you appreciate your assistant coaches, and then you give them room to grow and develop as coaches. And you share with them the building of the team and the coaching of the team. And that, to me, I think, if you serve your assistant coaches as they're serving you, I think that's how you build the best chemistry.
And loyalty's got to be big among that group on that sideline, doesn't it? Loyal to each other.
Big time. Loyalty to one another, and then also a common focus on really serving the players to the best of their ability collectively.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Serge Ibaka. No one near Smith as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. Leonard against Batum. Here's Leonard. His last outing, he had 24 points. Outside for Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Doncic. And another basket for Toronto.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Smith dishes to Jordan. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Lowry. And that one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Inside, here's Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Davis is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Pascal Siakam comes in for Serge Ibaka. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Here's VanVleet, right now averaging about 5 points a game. Here's Jordan, and again it's Toronto converting.
He's been turned up this quarter, showing a lot of confidence and sinking a lot of his shots.
Here's Doncic, and Davis sends it back. But they get it back. On the wing, Barnes. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Here's VanVleet. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. It's Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Powell. At the elbow, Doncic. That puts them in the lead. Doncic has got 6 points.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Now, here's Miles. He's guarded closely. And it's Davis missing.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
And Toronto turns it over again.
And, you know, that pass wasn't deflected or anything, Kevin. Don't see that often. An unfortunate, unforced turnover.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Now, we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce. So he gets up fast to ram it home.
VanVleet kicks to Jordan. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jumper for 2. He's got 13.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Here's Brunson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Pass to Clavel. Down low. The shot by Powell, no good.
Boy, incredible effort on defense. Refusing to give him an uncontested layup. Nothing easy.
VanVleet. Off target from the wing. The Mavericks trailing. To the middle. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got 12 points in the game.
Guys, he has been a major factor, big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
Here's Van Vliet, covered by Barnes. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And they'll keep possession. Jordan can't get it to go. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
30 seconds left in the first quarter, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Allen's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. No points in the game yet for him. Jordan the pass to Siakam. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
The pass to Barnes. 2 on the clock. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Harrison Barnes getting it done for the Dallas Mavericks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Making his mark in Toronto, guard Kyle Lowry talked about the pioneers of Canadian basketball, like Vince Carter.
Vince Carter really changed the game of basketball.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Carter's exciting style of play, GA, really energized the whole country.
And playing basketball in a hockey town isn't easy, but Carter really helped get this city and country energized about the game of basketball.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Yeah, outworking them right now, plain and simple. I mean, they've been terrific in the open floor.
On the floor for Dallas, Harrison Barnes is out there with Powell. Then there's Measury, and it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Clippers put on a show. He finished with 30 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively, they're going to be ready for him. They won't make things easy. Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Raptors trail by 4. Outside, Davis. Right outside. Back to Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Powell, that's good.
Resplendent release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
Jordan finds Allen. Right outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Allen.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's Brunson, defended by Allen. The three from Barnes. Another three for Dallas.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
You know, you look at Harrison Barnes, and the question when he went to the Mavericks was, can he carry the offense? Many thought he might just be a product of the Warriors system, which he left. Well, he answered all the questions, and it's clear that he can be the focal point of an offense. Has not made another three since the one he drilled in the first, but still, you got to defend him from beyond the arc.
And Toronto making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Jordan, he's checked in for Dallas. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. It's rebounded by Leonard. And for Barnes, he heard the doubters when he left in free agency.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, a lot of people wondered if he could be a primary scoring option after being a complementary piece at Golden State, and he proved that he can be. Whenever he's been doubted, he's always risen to the challenge throughout his career, even going back to college. He can score the ball in a lot of different ways, and I don't think there's any question about him being an elite scorer the rest of his career.
Now here's Leonard. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Here's Siakam. That's tipped, and he gets it back. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against Philadelphia. Passes it to Clavel. Right side, Jordan, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Davis. Ibaka comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Lowry in for Wright. Pass to Mejri. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Smith for 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, Smith is both a volume and efficient three-point scorer. I mean, he shoots a lot of them, but he makes a good percentage of them, too.
And Ibaka kicks to Allen. Here's Valanciunas over Jordan. And again, Toronto no up. Dallas leading by 8. Doncic with it. He has 6. Pass to Smith. Outside, Batum. Lets it go from deep. Smith, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
Smith's shot is good. Smith's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, Smith makes you pay when he gets inside. Despite not being that big, he's got a lot of game in the paint.
Now the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Batum, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Valanciunas.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Now, here's Doncic. Smith, the pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Batum inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Raptors. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Lowry inside the line, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
To the inside, it's stolen by Ibaka, and here we go with Allen running it up the court. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Hangs in the air, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
That free throw good from Leonard. And Greg, with Kawhi, started as a defensive stopper, but he now is so much more than that.
I mean, he's got a great outside shot, that pull-up jumper, the turnarounds in the post. He has the complete repertoire. You never would have thought he was only viewed as a defense guy once upon a time, but was already a fantastic player. But this is a guy that continues to just add to his game.
Clark, we know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy, athletic enough to get things done on the court, was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit, but I still think I could have played and been effective in today's game.
I agree. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Smith kicks to Batum. Passes it to Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Rocca against Jordan. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Ibaka outside. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Just 4 to shoot. And again, Toronto no luck. Mavericks leading by 4. The feed to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, we've seen what Rick Carlisle can do on the court. He's a former coach of the year in the league and led the Mavs to a championship back in 2011. But his off-the-court talents are also very impressive.
And the first one at the line is good. And talking about Carlisle's outside interests, one I know of, he's an excellent pianist.
And you know what? He is. And he's played with a well-known musician or two in concert. Also an avid pilot. This guy is a Renaissance man.
And he can't hit the second.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Measury misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Smith right side. The shot's good from Jordan.
Kevin can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Leonard. Here's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Measury's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Doncic. He has 7. Smith outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Dennis Smith Jr., one of the scariest players to see coming at you down the lane, Clark. He can just wreck the rim.
Oh, big time, Kevin. Not only does he finish hard, he does so violently and with some anger attached to it. The kind of dunks where you're worried if defenders are going to get hurt trying to challenge him. This guy is explosive. No surprise he was in the dunk contest last season, and I don't think that's going to be his first invite.
The first one falls.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
Dallas making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
You and Serge Ibaka, a player who kind of came into the league as a defensive stopper, shot blocker. Still has great length and can bother shots, but not the prolific shot blocker he once was, as the focus has become more on the offensive end.
Here's Smith. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Unloads from 13. Smith, no good. Raptors trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Ibaka. Softly drops in the floater. Ibaka's got his 3rd basket of the night. And with Ibaka, at one point, would average almost 4 blocks a game.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard for any player to maintain a pace that high at this stage. Ibaka's done well to adjust, I think, his capabilities and make sure he can still have an impact on defense. The block numbers won't ever be as gaudy as they once were, but he is still causing problems for shooters.
Here's Lowry, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Miles finds Ibaka, and the 3-ball is good. And it's now only a 1-point Dallas lead.
Mostly a dunker early in his career, Ibaka has moved his game further out to the perimeter, which has dropped his percentages but raised his value as a floor-spacing big.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Nick Batum, a versatile swingman out of France, a solid shooter and able to create for himself and his teammates.
And the first one drops.
And, Nick Batum's length provides a huge bonus to his team. He's able to play and guard multiple positions.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. He kicks to Miles. To the inside and stolen by Barnes. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Doncic, while recovering. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Mavericks on top, up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus at that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Lowry out there with Jordan. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Count the basket. Valanciunas has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Toronto. Dallas has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Doncic dishes to Barnes. Doncic passes to Smith. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, that's excellent movement from Smith in the pick and roll. Really cunning and crafty, and excellent decision-making in these sets.
Now here is Lowry. Leonard kicks to Ibaka. Shot from 16. Off the left rim and out.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Kevin, I like when Barnes is focused on moving the ball. I mean, it makes his team better. I love his willingness to get that ball moving.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Now here's Leonard. He's got 8. Kicks it to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Ibaka outside. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 90 seconds now into the second half. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Valanciunas.
And he's just so mobile for his size. That's a big part of the value Jordan has at the defensive end. When he's on you, he's too hard to shake, and he had an impact on that shot for sure.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Jordan's shot is off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Mavericks with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Kevin, I like how hard Barnes goes now. I mean, takes pride in trying to overpower the defense and muscling shots up over.
Powell, he's jacked in for Dallas. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Jordan finds Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. And Jordan has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks leading by 7. To the middle, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
You know, Barnes is a versatile scoring forward. We've seen him heat up quickly, and he's capable of doing that.
It's Jordan on the wing. He's got 15. Over Doncic. No good off the back of the rim.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
That's a 2 from Smith, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The defense was less than impressive there, but despite them not really contesting that shot, he still bricked it.
Lowry for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Barnes. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Barnes. And that's 11 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And for Harrison Barnes, the scoring forward out of UNC, said he wants to model his game, Clark, after Paul Pierce.
Hey, that's not a bad guy to look to model your game after, boy. Paul Pierce knew how to get it done, and he wasn't overly athletic, but he knew how to play angles. He could get to his spots, and he was such a great mid-range shooter who developed into a consistent three-point threat as well. So I like that comparison or that aspiration for Harrison Barnes.
Here's Brunson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Back to Smith. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Smith's got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
He dishes it to Jordan. Back to Smith. And the rejection by Valanciunas. To the middle. Davis, the pass to Leonard. That one good for 2. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. Smith missing again.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
From deep, Jordan. The Raptors rebound. Davis kicks to Leonard. Tries again. Smith trying to break loose. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Brunson. Baseline jumper. Kept alive.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
And it's Leonard missing. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Barnes. And too long on the shot. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Valanciunas. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for DeLon Wright, and Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
Still a ways to go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Take a look at Jordan, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the 3-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the 3-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And it's good, 2 points. Measury's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good ball movement, wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Outside Jordan. And Leonard has it in the corner. Valanciunas in the high post. Shot clock at 6. Here's VanVleet. That's tipped. Barnes looking around. To the inside. And Jordan sends it back. Leonard with no one around. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Valanciunas. 6th in shooting percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. C.J. Miles comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Tony Allen subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Measury. from deep three-point range, and it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Toronto's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. To the paint, here's Allen. Misses off the right iron. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Barnes passes to Brunson. It's Powell on the wing. It's deflected. Now here's Miles. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. For the lead, and Allen with the layup. Allen's got his second bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Dallas calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Batum's checked in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
So it's the Mavericks now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. To the inside, measuring, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Barnes. 24 points for him. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I love the spontaneity of Barnes. I mean, not easy to guard in the pick and roll, capable of slicing passes around the defense.
Van Vliet kicks to Jordan. The pass to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Outside Jordan. Shoots over Powell. No good from Jordan.
He's still fighting it, and sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. He's trying to get in the rhythm, but right now he's playing hard, but he's hurting his team.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Launches a 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Here's Powell, and it's all evened up. Powell's got 7.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take